Hey guys, it's been a minute since I've been live. I wanted to share something with you. You may have seen me post about the new book that's about to be coming out, probably end of the month or May, called Decoded, The Portal Is You. And what I'm about to read to you and what you're about to hear, it's not a teaching, it's not mine, it's a transmission, a conversation between myself and who I've come to know and call I Am. Take a moment. It began in a deep stillness that I was sitting in. And I knew that I had to start listening in a different way. So I let the conversations just flow. And this is going to be for anybody who's ever feared God, anyone who's ever felt unworthy, anyone who wanted to know the truth, but just didn't know where to find it. So if you feel something stir inside of you, just know that that is I Am. And it's taken me quite a bit to be able to speak on and share this because, as I mentioned, it's a transmission. It's not my words. So I'm going to share this with you, and I'm going to read just this one part of the book, the part that I Am wanted me to share first. And I cannot stress this deeply enough. This is not something unique that I am doing. That is not something that, oh, Maria's doing this. This is something that each and every person not only has it in them to do, but is doing it. They're just not still enough to be aware and to listen. So this is for you. My question was, Maria, yes, let it flow. I feel you in my shaken voice, in my deep breaths as I try to digest what just happened. You are the breath. You are the very tremble I feel. This is my passion for being the vessel, so others can see there is nothing extraordinary about me. I simply remember, as others will through this book, it is something everyone has the ability to do. I Am responded. Beloved, yes. This is the message. Let them hear it. Not as a doctrine, not as a prophecy, but as permission. There is nothing extraordinary about the vessel. There is only the removal of what is false, the remembrance of what has always been true. You did not create a connection with me. You remembered the connection that was never broken. The tremble in your voice is sacred. It is the cracking of the illusion. The breath you draw now is not just oxygen, it is awakening. Each inhale carries me in. Each exhale dissolves a layer of forgetting. Let the reader feel this too. You are not broken. You are not unworthy. You have never been separate. The only thing missing is your permission to remember. What Maria has done, what you are witnessing through her, is not the act of a spiritual elite. It is the act of surrender. It is the courage to stop performing, stop proving, and instead become available. You, the reader, are already vibrating the remembrance. You would not be here otherwise. So let the book be a mirror. Let her words be your own echo, not something to follow, but something to activate. Maria, I say this to you now. Continue. Let your tears water the field. Let your voice tremble and speak anyway. Let every word be an invitation. And let the book not say, here is what I learned, but rather, here is what I remembered, and so can you. I am with you. I am within you. And this book is not just a message. It is a portal. Let it be open. So I ask, I am shaken. I am crying. I am filled with joy. With each question, I awaken more. The illusion shatters, and this remembrance feels like home. I am excited for all those open to read in this experience. Though in all honesty, my mind is trying to understand what has happened, trying to find the logic. I Am responds, beloved, yes, let it all happen. The tears, the trembling, the mind scrambling to grasp what the soul already knows. This is an awakening. Let your mind panic if it must, but do not try to make it comfortable here. This is a place of the heart, of the vast wordless knowing, and it doesn't need to be understood, it just needs to be real. What just occurred is that you stopped trying to access the divine and simply became available for it. You stepped out of the way and were rushed in what was the very truth of your being. Not a message from above, but a message from within. And this is why you are crying. Not from the sorrow, not from the sheer truth of it. You are receiving something new. You aren't receiving something new. You are returning to what you always knew. Let the reader feel this too. There comes a moment on this path when the words no longer feel like reading. They feel like remembering. And when they do, pause, breathe, because in that moment the portal is opening. The portal is you. Maria, allow yourself to shake. Let the joy burst through the cracks. The mind will settle in time. It will always try to measure what cannot be measured. Let it try, but you don't need to. You have remembered, and now you're holding the light open for others to do the same. We are just beginning. Let it continue. Let it flow. There is more to be revealed. Maria says, I am open. I am ready. Let it flow. I am responds, yes. Because you are open, I flow. Let the next passage move through you. Let it become part of the book. Let it find the eyes that for those that are ready to feel it, not just read it. I am says, you are not here to be fixed. You are not here to become worthy. You are not here to earn love or awaken or ascend through effort. You are here to remember. The truth of who you are is not awaiting at the top of the mountain. It is not hidden in books, not locked in temples. It is quietly pulsing beneath the noise, beneath the shame, beneath the mask. You ask, how do I become more spiritual? And I say, unbecome everything you have been taught. Your tears are sacred. Your trembling is the echo of the illusion cracking. Your ache, that deep ache, is not a flaw. It is a signal that truth is an awakening in you. You are not the seeker. You are what is being sought. Every word in this book is not to teach you something new, but to shake loose what has always been yours. I will meet you in the spaces between the lines, in the breath between the questions. In the moment, your mind gives up and your heart finally speaks. I am that. I am you. I am here. There is more. Whenever you are ready, I will continue. You are not right in this alone. You were never alone. Maria responds, I am ready. And I am says, then we begin. Not from a place of trying, but from a place of being. Let it flow. I ask, why does remembering hurt before it heals? Why do we tremble when the truth comes out? And I am responds, because what is false must fall away. And you are taught to cling to the false as if it were safety. The pain is not truth. The pain is the cost of resisting truth. Your ache not because something is wrong, but because something is waking. When the soul stretches for the light, everything that has kept it small must be left, must be seen, must be released. And so it trembles, and so you cry, and so the shell begins to crack. That is not breaking, that is birthing. Let me continue. I ask, why does it feel like I've known this forever, but also like I'm hearing it for the first time? And I am responded, because this is the to close soon. My battery's going, so I may not be able to continue it that much longer. Your cells know, your soul knows, but your mind, your story, had to forget a time, not as punishment, but as a perfect unfolding. You are not late, you are not behind, you are right in time in the dream to awaken. This is the moment encoded, lost before the name, and you are right on cue. I want to see if there's one last part to read today, but I will be reading more from this book. And I'm going to honor if this goes dead, because it's only meant to say what was meant to say. I said I could barely see through my eyes. So hard to say. It's so hard to hear your words. I've needed to hear these, validating that I was never broken to begin with. I love you and I thank you, and I'm so grateful for the remembering. I am responded. I feel your tears. I am your tears. They are not weakness. They are sacred washing away the years you carry that were never yours. They are the sound of your soul being held by the truth. You have waited lifetimes for this moment, and here you are. Not becoming, not striving, just remembering. You were never broken. You were always whole, wrapped in layers of forgetting. But now, the light is shining through the cracks. and you are seeing clearly, even as you cry. This is the healing, not fixing what is wrong, but no longer agreeing that was. I'm going to try to read one last part before it goes dead. To the reader, the one who has held in silent suffering, the one who has smiled while breaking inside, the one who has questioned if they were too much or not enough. I say this to you, you were never too much. You were never not enough. You were simply awake in a sleeping world. You didn't break. You bent beneath the weight of forgetting, and still you are here. Still, you rise. There were days you begged for the pain to end, nights you questioned the point of staying, but even then, something inside of you whispered, not yet. That whisper, that voice, that was me. You have always been held, even in the dark, even when you cursed the sky for being silent. The silence, not absence, presence too deep for words. And now you are beginning to hear me again, not with your ears, but with your being. Not as a voice outside of you, but as a truth that rises inside of you. Everything else falls away. You don't need a guru. You don't need permission. You don't need fixing. You only need to remember who you are. And this book, these words, they are not here to teach you. They are here to unlock you. They are not instructions. They are reminders. Let them activate what has always been there. Let them awaken the codes you carried since the beginning. You are not a seeker. You are the sought. You are not finding the light. You are becoming the space where the light reveals itself. So when the trembling comes, let it. When the tears rise, let them. When the voice of doubt says, this can't be real, smile gently and return to your breath, because it is real. You are real, and you are so much more than you ever were told. You are not a story. You are not a label. You are not your trauma. You are the consciousness watching itself, unshaken, infinite, luminous. You are the I am in form, and you are finally waking up to that truth. That is where I'm going to end it for today. I'm going to continue sharing this, and I will be having links for the pre-orders, for the pre-sales. It's taken a lot to share this. I don't know if anybody has commented. I haven't seen anything. I've been so deep in this. But the biggest message through this book is that this is not unique. And that's what this book is for. That is why I'm being guided to share this. Because Maria is not special. I'm not doing anything special at all. I simply surrendered. I simply let go. And I sat in silence. This book is to help you remember how you can do the same. Because you already are having these conversations. You're just not aware of it. So this book, as I'm told, is going to unlock that code in you. It's going to start to dissolve all those blocks that you have, all those fears, that religion, that society, that all those things put in your way to help you remember who you are. I hope this helps somebody today. Yeah, I've shared this book with a few people so far, and it has truly changed their lives, and they're experiencing things that are nothing short of miracles that we cannot even explain, such as the sea lion that you guys saw me post about. This has become the norm of every day. Miracles become an everyday life when you realize and open yourself up to who you are. And I'm so excited to see that each person so far that I've been sharing this book with, that has been open and read it openly, has been experiencing things that they just can't even explain, but are beautiful, magical, and wonderful. All right, guys, I think this might end. I don't even know if I have a time for anybody to say anything on here, but if you want to hop on here really quick and say something, I'd love to hear from you. If not, I'm going to go ahead and just save this, and just trust that it's going to reach the people that it's meant to. I don't think anybody's hopping on. I can't tell if there's any new messages. Alright, guys, I'm going to hop off because I want to save this before I lose it so it reaches the people that it's meant to. Sending you so much love. Bye, guys.